Hello Libra. So today we're here to find out the lie told on you that's affecting your life most right now. And then after that we're gonna get God's advice for you. Okay? So, Most High, the lie that's told on the Libras that's affecting them most right now. What lie is that? Okay. So it's either 3 lies or 3 parts to 1 lie. Because I've been guided to 3 decks. So let's see. Okay, so the lie, the lie is saying you gotta know with the exclamation mark. So, that's a serious kind of no. Trust. Look for a sign. Recovery. Be assertive. Reconsider. Okay, so they say you can't be trusted. They're saying that you can't be trusted and you're not assertive. You go back on your word. Yeah. So the first thing is no, Libra can't be trusted because they're not firm when they make decisions, which is something commonly said about Libra, but in this case, it's a lie. Okay? So they're saying we can't be trusted. Let's see what else. Let's see. What a lie. Intoxicated spell. An anger spell. So what they say, you take drugs, intoxicated. So they say you take drugs and you're an angry person. At the bottom of the deck we have destruction spell. Ooh, wow. Yeah. So we got destruction spell at the bottom of the deck. Then we have audible spell. Then we have sick spell. And then we have hallucination spell. So they're saying that what you say is like lies because you take drugs and you're an angry person. Yeah, they say that what you speak is gonna just make people sick and turn them the wrong way, send them down the wrong path because you take drugs and you're an angry person. So that's two lies. Three, you can't be trusted, you take drugs, and you're an angry person. Let's see what else. Wow. I wonder what kind of drugs that is. What kind of drugs they say we take? Let's see. There's that trust card again. Yeah, there's that trust card again. At the bottom of the deck, we have peace, balance, denial, humor, change. Denial. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying that we destroy peace and balance. And we're basically in denial about it. But I'll tell you what. In order to get to peaceful time, sometimes you do have to destroy whatever false sense of security is present. And once you destroy that false sense of security, you do need to expect some level of upheaval. But after that upheaval subsides, everybody is now facing the truth. So the journey that you go on after that upheaval will be a better one than you've ever known, because everybody know where they stand now. So would you prefer to live in a false sense of security, or would you prefer to live under a real sense of security? So yeah, so they say we can't be trusted because we just fuck shit up. We fuck up the balance, we fuck up peace. But if a structure is built and it's built incorrectly, life itself will knock it down sooner or later. And when it's knocked down, that's an opportunity for you to build a strong, reliable, long-lasting structure. Okay? So, in a way, they're not really lying about that part, but they haven't told the whole truth. They tell you the part up to where the upheaval comes, but they don't tell you about what comes after that, you see. So that's the lie that's affecting your life right now. Now let's see God's advice. Because if a structure isn't built properly, one day it will crumble on all those who are inside. So it's either you come out of it, get everybody out, get all of your valued possessions out of it and destroy that building yourself so that you can erect a better one, or you stay inside of it with all those that you love and all of your prized possessions and everything come crashing down hurting you and everything and everyone else that you love. So personally, I would prefer to come out and have a controlled demolition rather than to allow nature to make it crumble. It just seems more sensible because it's going to come down anyway at some point. So it's just like a relationship. If you have a relationship and it's not built on sturdy information, if it's not built on truth, if it's not built on mutual respect and things like that, then it's going to be dismantled. Now, that dismantling can either happen in it can happen in a controlled and respectable manner, or it can happen in a way where there's just anger and, in an uncontrolled manner. And in that uncontrolled time, anything can happen. It can become fatal. But if you take charge of your life and you gently chip away at things that are going to make it if you chip away at things that will eventually make it diminish, if you're gonna chip away at things that will eventually destroy that relationship, then you can chip away and rebuild at the same time. You see. So whoever's misinterpreting the Libra's advice because it creates upheaval, that's what you're not understanding. You're not understanding the part where it's about taking control of the situation, not allowing life to just simply happen to you. Because if you take control of it with prayer, guidance, so that you have the right words to say, the right actions, the right timing, then it will be a much smoother experience. Because anything that's not up to standard in life, it gets broken down anyway. So you can either do it the hard way or the easy way. So if you have a relationship with someone and you're not happy about how things are going, obviously you need to have some conversations with the person, because maybe the person isn't even aware of how they're behaving in the relationship. Now, these conversations, they're not easy to have, and you can easily be misinterpreted if you're saying it in the wrong tone, if you say it at the wrong time, if you say it around the wrong people, things like elements like that would determine if you have a smooth transition to a time where you mutually respect each other, or a rough transition to a time where you respect each other. I think I've made myself abundantly clear now. We got healer at the bottom of the deck. See, I don't even remember if I did. Oh, I did. Okay, I did. Now I remember. So we got healer at the bottom of the deck, and we have cycles, manifestation, magic, balance. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So God's advice is that healing happens in cycles, and a cycle has a beginning, a middle, and an ending. And once that ending comes, something new happens. So using a relationship as the reference, obviously you start off nice, then you get to know each other where all the magic has disappeared, and you see things about each other that you don't really like. So then you have conversations with each other, if you can, if you know how, because some people don't know how to communicate. But some level of communication will be necessary for you to get to a better place in that relationship before it comes to an end. if the relationship is meant to come to an end, because some relationships last a lifetime. Okay, most relationships, however, they come to an end, but every relationship don't have to end in hatred or anger and pain and stuff like that. We have the power to control how a cycle comes to an end. This is what I'm trying to say. So we got healer cycles, manifestation, magic. So the manifestation and the magic is all in how you approach the situation. Like I said before, your tone of voice, who you say it around, because who you say something around could cause the person that you're speaking to be more upset than they would if it was said around someone else. You understand? Because the ego, it works like that. So your tone, who you say what you say around, when you say it to them. So if they're already pissed off about something else, then you know that that's not the right time to talk to them about certain serious issues. You understand? So that's why I say you just need to pray, because I can't give you all the advice, but you need to pray and ask God to guide you so that you can say what you have to say, when you're supposed to say it, how you're supposed to say it, so that the message is received in the way that you want it to be received. Okay? Yeah. So the way that you present these things, it will bring balance. Then we have initiation and responsibility. So you see, it will be the beginning of managing your responsibility. It will be the beginning of conquering your responsibility. And we have boundaries. Okay? So some things are okay and some things are not. So it's about setting those guidelines, because when you have relationships, it's two completely different people trying to make harmony between you. You come from two completely backgrounds where you learn your programming, the way your mind is set up, is dependent on what you've learned up to the time that you got together with that person, what you choose to hold as true. Okay? So sometimes these beliefs, they clash. Sometimes they mesh. Sometimes they clash. Sometimes they mesh. Sometimes they clash. So when you're clashing, obviously that's where the disharmony comes in, because this one believe this one believe this, and there's no harmony. You see? So then you just have to have that conversation, speaking to each other with respect. Okay? Speaking, not arguing. An exchange of ideas, not cussing somebody out. So a lot of the times it's not what you say, but how you say it. All right? So God is saying, just keep on doing what you're doing. Realize that things happen in cycles, and approach the situations with respect, with wisdom. It's an art, strategy, precision. You see? And if you don't know how, you pray. You pray for guidance. So boundaries, passion, security, grounding. So these boundaries that you set up is because you have a passion for security and grounding. You have a desire to bring peace and harmony. Okay? So Libra, you're on the right track. All right? You're not here to kiss nobody's ass. You're here to bring balance to life itself, wherever you are. So wherever God has positioned you, that's your little vicinity. And if it's on the World Wide Web, when you put up your thing, whoever will gravitate towards your vibe is people that resonate with how you do, what you believe in, and stuff like that. So just do you. Build it, and they will come. Simple as. Who don't agree with you, let them go. Because everybody has a right to decide their own destiny. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that's the lie that's being told on you, and that's what's affecting your life most right now. All right? Thank you so much for watching, Libra. Until next time. Bye-bye.